Hey, y'all, what up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and family member, Braylon Lee here. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. By the way, I cannot wait to see y'all tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern for another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Money, sex, and late night. It's going to be good, but this video is not about any of those topics. It is something that we talked about Wednesday night on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, talking about a brand new limited series, a own spotlight called Rebuilding Black Wall Street, with Morris Chestnut hosting. So it says here, premiering on September 29th at 9/8 Central. The series will follow Morris Chestnut and build teams led by designers John Pierre and Mary Tijon Joe Penn, two steps home, as they take viewers through Greenwood's rich history and the personal journeys of those featured, many of whom are the descendants of original Black Wall Street residents over the course of 6 episodes. As new businesses ends and the projects progress, viewers will expect to experience the physical and emotional challenges that come with large-scale construction and celebrate the promise of Greenwood's future. On May 31st, 1921, Tulsa's Greenwood district, also referred to as Black Wall Street, a community where Black leaders and entrepreneurs and homeowners thrived, was destroyed by mobs in what has been called the single most horrific incident in racial terrorism since slavery. An estimated 300 people were killed, more than 1,200 homes destroyed, and at least 60 businesses and community buildings burned to the ground. So this is a little bit lengthy, but I'm going to mention all of these different stories because these stories definitely do matter. So this season's feature stories feature Tulsa massacre descendant Montika Collins as she hopes to create North Tulsa's only natural birthing center and the return tradition of midwifery to the Greenhouse District. Designers John Pierre and Mary dive in to help with that. The family house, which follows Tulsa massacre descendant Rachel Walker, preserves the home passed down through generations with the help of the nonprofit 1256 movement. The history of ownership in Tulsa is explored as the design team renovates her kitchen. The transition home, which follows Tulsa's complex history, lays down the groundwork for massacre descendant Dan Maria Monday to build a safe haven for recently incarcerated women, reintegrating back into society. With the design team adds special touches to the home, the farm, which follows Rodney and Sheila Clark's family farm, as it gets a major upgrade from guest expert Ron Finley, while John Pierre and Mary put their farmer skills to work as they help with the Clark family on their mission to change the food desert of Tulsa. The mansion would follow special guest Amanda Lewis, helps John Pierre and Mary upgrade the historic Skyline Mansion, which serves as a studio for a local rap group Fire in Little Africa, and the restaurant, which follows former NBA star Kevin Thompson, opens Fixin' Soul Kitchen in Tulsa, and the 3 survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre attended along with the design team. Tech innovator Ladil Alexander offers his invention to community leaders. This series is a joint effort between Warner Bros. Discovery, Group M Motion Entertainment, and Domino's, a participant in Group M Diverse Voices Accelerator, a positive impact initiative that supports creatives, writers, producers, and directors from traditionally underrepresented groups in Tulsa, underrepresented groups in entertainment. By the way, this is how deep it gets. Y'all ready? Rebuilding Black Wall Street is produced by Sunwise Media with Rod Carroll Handy and Cara Duncan. A Tulsa Race Massacre descendant. So there is a descendant from the Tulsa Race Massacre that is a part of the production team and is going to be serving as an executive producer, right? And then check this out. Morris Chestnut is an executive producer through his own production company, MC8 Productions, as well as Greenwood Creative Studios. So y'all, I am so proud of this, and I saw it literally Wednesday at the last minute and added it, and I wanted to talk about this because at the end of the day, there is so much negativity. Some of y'all on YouTube create it, you thrive in it, and you were born as toxicity, respectfully and disrespectfully. I'm just going to be real about it. While the rest of us who love positivity, who love elevating, who love evolving, we're looking for this type of content. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I said this on Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live, that I think the OWN spotlights that they've been doing recently are actually a test to see if we want more content like this. Because I could see Rebuilding Black Wall Street as, you know, a actual docu-series on beyond these 6 episodes, right? And I can definitely see each one of them from North Tulsa's only natural birthing center. I can see that be a series. I can see the family house being a series. The transition home could be a series. The farm could be a series. The mansion could be a series. Fixin' Soul Kitchen in Tulsa could be a series. And if you remember, Welcome to Sweetie Pies was one of the top shows on OWN, right? So I could definitely see this being something good. And listen, I think at the end of the day, we are looking for more quality in our content, not quantity. People do not want ratchetness. They don't. They do not. They do not want someone named Sheree Whitfield to be with somebody like Hotel Holt, and you deny the allegations of a revenge P tape that your coworker or your castmate said out loud, and you vehemently just said, I don't know what the allegations are. We don't look for that type of energy. We don't look for somebody who says that I've been a better friend to somebody's husband than they've been a wife in 8 years from unverifiable cousin Courtney. We don't look for that. We don't look for doxing. We don't look for dragging other people just because you can't be responsible for an interview that allegedly shook the table. We don't look for people to keep saying, well, this is what I do. This is what I do all the time. If that's what you do, just execute the energy. Only defend yourself if it's necessary. But people believe in actions more than words. And for everybody trying to tell somebody what to do about their life, you ain't living their life. Go live your own life. That's the problem with some of us. We keep being so concerned about other people that we miss out on the life that's in front of us. The hell wrong with y'all? Seriously. And you know, I really do think that this has something to do with the mindset of respect, because you know, people were throwing things at artists at concerts, people on social media saying, oh, these D-list people, but yet you talking about them on YouTube and collecting a check from YouTube from talking about D-list people. Really? There have been too many mass outings this year and every year since 2020. It's just been increasing. People have lost so much because of a whole pandemic. There are people that are afraid to send their kids to school, and they have to homeschool them, even though they may not know what to teach, just so they can have their kids. And this is what we want to be doing? Seriously, there were people in the pandemic that they had to put their hand through glass to touch their mama and their daddy. Really though? There are people that were so close to retirement that they had to let people go when they were right there at the mark to retire. And we want to deal in BS? Really? We want to deal with fake storylines of a salon not being open? Really? Y'all, really? Come on now. Come on now. I know we need entertainment, but do we need entertainment that badly? Really? And listen, far be it from me to be the moral authority on anything, right? He or she who has not sinned cast the first stone. Until you can cast it, shut the hell up talking to me. But It's a difference between throwing a stone and holding people accountable. There were people who, y'all, like, there are people who had to be on ventilators, and there could be only one person in the room if they were going to pull the plug. And this is what we're doing. So this show, Rebuilding Black Wall Street, I am looking forward to this thing. Shout out to Morris Chestnut for stepping up with this. And shout out to OWN for seeing themselves, or trying to see themselves being more. And don't worry about the heathens, the hooligans, and the trash of social media and people on YouTube if they don't watch this show. They're not going to watch it because they don't care that it's drama-filled. They don't care that it has progress. They don't care that it has a sense of soul. They're not going to care about that. But for the rest of us that do, promote the mess out of it. Let the audience find this show, and I promise you, at the end of the day, y'all, OWN is doing this because they recognize that what they're doing is not working. So shout out to the Oprah Winfrey Network. Like I said, the 6-part docuseries, Rebuilding Black Wall Street, a OWN Spotlight limited series coming out September 29th at 9/8 Central, only on OWN. If you want to find the article, it is on variety.com. Credit to the author, Brianna Bell. And of course, I will put the link in the description so you guys can go watch the trailer. It will move you. It will inspire you. This is what I got into television for. And I'll give y'all a quick story, and then I'm going to get out of here. There's a show called Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And that show really inspired me because think about how many people in this world do not have a home, right? You know, people live in condos and apartments, and it's like, oh my God, I don't have a movie theater. I don't have a spa. I don't have a walk-in closet. I don't have this. I don't have that. There are some homes that they're dilapidated. Foundation is broken. Like, water is leaking. And so when Ty Pennington, that design team, came through and said, "Good morning, Christian family," you know, whatever the family was, y'all, they would be busting through the door, hugging Ty Pennington and that amazing design team. And yes, the scandals of, you know, how the family wasn't able to pay for it because of taxes and everything else. Listen. We may not get everything right in giving back. And yes, I know that is a legal matter and those things did happen. But however, to everybody criticizing Extreme Makeover Home Edition, what have y'all been doing to be a solution? That's the problem with people. The people that are toxic, that are drama-filled, and they're just a waste of trash, they can always talk about problems, but yet they can never be a doggone solution for nothing. For nothing. And when people try to be a solution, the people who are filled with problems always got to hate on them because they have no self-esteem, because they have no self-worth, because they have no compass of morality. We have to do better at recognizing just because I disagree with you, don't mean I don't have to wish you, doesn't mean that I don't want the best for you. I just don't want you eating at my table. We got to do better at letting people be curious about things. We got to let imagination take flight. Because y'all, if we keep going the way we're going, which is where we are, nothing new is going to be happening. We live in such a forward-thinking society that we want to go forward. We want to be forward, move forward, and we want to be about, you know, being forward. But yet we only want to do it if it's comfortable to our mindset, if it's comfortable to our environment, if it's comfortable to our mental thinking. Y'all, we cannot be forward thinking, but yet cut everybody off so we can be comfortable. That's just a waste of time. That's my take on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One love, much love, all of this has been another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Bye, bye, everybody.